Hello YouTubers and random people of the internet, it is your boy Ozzy, doing another Mon Supreme live stream. The Doctor Who Roundup is the one and only place to be for Doctor Who news. Don't go to any other channel, just this one. Oh wait, hang on. I'm receiving a transmission from outer space. This is a first for Mon Supreme, I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Right, okay. Oh, it's an astronaut!
No, it's just me. I got shot into space by the Jadoon. Help me!
Oh no. How do I get you back?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe like if we keep this transmission going, then maybe at the end of the live stream, I might just be able to come down to the Earth.
I know how we can do it. Everyone watching has to go over to Stan the Slitheen's YouTube channel and subscribe. That's the only way we can bring Stan back to Earth.
I need to hit 50 subscribers during this live stream.
Get Stan to 50 in this live stream.
I'm at 49, by the way.
So you just need one more. Oh god. We've got a good one lined up for you today, guys. We've got a lot of news to go through. A lot of contentious topics, which is going to be quite fun. You guys are going to be quite happy to see our opinions and all that kind of stuff. But who we got in the chat, Stan? Who have we got in the chat?
Oh, well, we have Mr. DJR. We have the Golden Gecko. We have The Show. We have Devran Hassan. And we have Shiny Wedge.
I love that name. Nothing better than a good shiny wedge.
Yeah.
Where did that username come from?
Who knows?
God. Right, let's just dive straight into it. So we start. Wait,
yes.
We're starting with Who News, aren't we? So we'll do that to
Who
amazing
news?
transition. Wait, you got to say that on cue. Wait, hang on.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Who news?
That was perfect, by the way.
Ah, nice.
It was absolutely perfect. Now, okay, so we're going to be reacting to the Underwater Menace trailer. I've not seen this.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
What was happened?
I am at 50 subscribers!
Brilliant. Oh, thank you. On behalf of Stan, thank you.
Yeah, thank you to The Show for subscribing.
Oh man, that has made this live stream all the more better. I'm really happy with the composition of my framing. I don't know. As a cinematographer, I'm just like looking at the way I'm framed in this. It's probably the best one I've done so far. Anyway, yeah, actually no. Before we go anywhere, I'm going to talk about a few things in my personal life. Today, I got my ear cleansed because my ear was blocked to the brim with earwax, and for the past week, I've not heard anything through this ear. So yeah, I went all the way to another town to get it drained, and I can hear things I've never heard before. It's amazing. I wouldn't have been able to hear you during this live stream if I hadn't done that today. So
really?
Yeah, that's how bad it was. It was like really affecting my work and stuff, and God. But anyway, that's enough about me. I've been editing a wedding as well, but you guys can see that on my tertiary channel, which is just Oscar Denman Videographer. So go check that out if you want to. Right, let's get into this Underwater Menace reaction. Have you seen this?
I have indeed.
Okay, what can I expect? What are you going to say before we go into it?
Well, what I'm going to say is fish.
Fish? Is it Jim?
Fish.
Jim the fish?
I can say I didn't have many thoughts on it. I should probably rewatch it. And I will, in sync with you if you... Hang on, just let me get it up on my screen because...
we'll play at the same time.
Yes. Elevator music time.
And yes, we will talk about the B&M sets later on. Hang on, we'll get copyright striked. Don't. Will there be history of Cybermen sets? We'll find out when we get to the B&M set.
Oh yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out. Have you got it
Okay.
up?
Yes, I have.
All right. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, that was very short.
Yeah, that was shorter than I remembered, actually. That was very short.
That was very interesting. I mean, we can do a frame by frame, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I
First
really,
impressions.
I really, really liked that first shot actually.
Yeah,
The
the one with the
TARDIS.
TARDIS, like with the
Yeah.
mixed signage as well. Like it's got like the
Yes.
grey signage and the black signage as well. That's it.
Mm.
That's what I love about these animations. There's such good attention to detail. It's like
Yes.
with the Evil of a Daleks animation, they had the Wilkie Dalek in there. The Wilkie Dalek. For
I
those of
don't
you
know who the Wilkie Darky is.
It's the one
Darky.
with the one back panel instead of the two. It was,
Oh,
prop
yes,
which
I
was
do know.
made
Yes.
funny. Yeah. I mean, that's
I
the
haven't
great
actually
thing
seen
about
that
this.
animation
If you, okay, well,
because it's not on BritBox, and I only watch them when they're on BritBox.
I would lend you the DVD, but it would be a bit of a faff.
Yeah.
Send it all the way to where you live. No, you'll find it somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah, very atmospheric shot. Also got
Yes.
very
Yeah,
cool.
it'll be on BritBox at some point.
And then we got like the four of them joined together. It's quite compressed as this image. It doesn't look very high resolution.
Yeah.
But okay, the second Doctor looks a bit scary. His eyes are black. I don't know whether you've noticed that.
Ooh.
I think that's probably just the compression talking, but
Come on then, Jamie.
his head looks a bit pointed as well. But
Yeah, it does.
I mean, everyone looks quite good. I think they've had a tough time getting Pat Troughton's likeness.
Yes. I mean,
yeah.
I'll take anything over the Web of Fear.
Oh, I mean, I think anybody would. If you don't have the budget to do 3D animation, don't do it. It's not a good idea. But I've not actually seen it. I've just seen clips from it. But
Yeah.
yeah. But no, it looks really cool, really atmospheric. Everyone looks like they're supposed to. Hang on, I'll mute this. And then we got these fish people. Is that what they actually looked like in the 60s?
No, I don't think it is. I think they've used a bit of creative license here.
What
But
do you
I think that
about that.
well, I don't have an issue with them changing the designs to make them look better because I think that they actually look really good here. At least I don't think they look like that in the 60s. I'm not an expert though. I don't know. I've just seen a few pictures, and from what I've seen,
never seen the underwater
yeah,
ones.
yes,
But I'm sure those fish girls will look different. I'm sure they'll look how they're supposed to. I don't know the names of any of the characters in this, but I mean, the set design is pretty incredible. They've kind of cartoonified it a little bit more because, like, I think in the Abominable Snowmen, like they kind of went for photorealism in some of the set dressing. It didn't quite work.
yeah.
And I think they're kind of doing this all in 2D. I'm not sure if they're doing any 3D in it at all.
No, I really do like the style of this, and the next shot with the sharks in the tank. I think that looks really, really good.
That does look awesome. They wouldn't have been able to do that in the 60s, so
Yeah,
it's funny because I think they're obviously trying to do it to a new target audience to try and get people into Doctor Who animations. But does that mean that they're going to go back and possibly reanimate episodes that have already been animated in like this new style?
well, I would say that before they do that, they should animate the missing ones.
Yeah, they should finish what they're doing, but I think it would be quite a good idea to go back and animate some of the ones that have already been animated.
Yeah,
To make them a bit
I
more
guess.
palatable to a new audience.
Yeah, I think this definitely does look like a very good animation, and I think when the animations try to be more realistic, they do normally fail.
Mm.
But I think this kind of comic book style definitely works.
It is good. I mean, it is a little bit jarring, like the pacing of the 60s episodes compared to like the animation style, because obviously they're very slow, and these animations are very colourful, and it's like there's not really much going on in terms of like physicality and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was thinking like for the actual disc or Blu-ray or whatever it's going to be, I think possibly I don't think they're not actually going to do this, but I think it would be a good idea to have. Is it 4 parts? This one, right?
Is it? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is 4 parts.
Chat will tell us.
So they have all 4 parts animated, and then on another disc, as sort of like a special feature, you have an edited down version where it's just edited down to like 2 or 3 episodes, or maybe like 1 feature length film.
Yeah, they've done that in the past, haven't they? I think for I forgot which one it was where they took the opening scene out of it. It was the Macro Terror, wasn't it?
Oh, really? Did they do that?
Yeah, because I think they just decided it didn't really fit, which, you know, it's fine. I'm not too. I was never too bothered about that. I quite like the Macro Terror one.
Oh yeah, I love the Mac Terror. Yeah, that was great. That was great.
You know, I've never rewatched any of these animations. I probably should do.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about rewatching the Macroterror quite soon. If I do rewatch any, I will only rewatch that one because the rest of what I've seen, I haven't seen all of the animations because, as I said, they're not all on BritBox. And although I am watching with Doctor in Order now on Series 20, I'm gonna wait
Mm.
until the Blu-ray comes out to watch that. But um, I only watch the ones that are on BritBox, and some of the animations weren't on BritBox, such as Evil of the Daleks. I
Evil,
think wasn't on BritBox.
was the colour version of Power on there?
No, it was just a black and white version.
I do want to see the colour version of Power at some point. Yeah,
Yeah,
quite interesting. I mean, it'd
prefer
take away the
I
atmosphere.
prefer the
but...
color. I prefer the color versions, to be honest.
Okay. Let's have a. What's the next shot? Oh yeah, the last shot is them in a cage, trapped.
Oh,
and
you did.
stuff.
You did skip a shot.
No, I looked at it. We didn't really
All
analyze
right.
it that much. It's just people
Yeah, it's
holding
much
up
to
a
look
gun.
at. Yeah, they're just trapped in the cage.
No, the lighting's really good. I'm appreciating.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not flat, which is good. It's they seem to.
Yes.
Well, that's like a progression of time thing, really. If this had been animated, what, like 15 years ago, things like that would have probably just gone under the radar.
Yeah, and it's giving me a lot of Flash Gordon vibes.
I've never seen Flash Gordon, but I'll take your word.
You've
for
never
it.
seen Flash Gordon, the movie?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Do I
I've
have
got
to-
3 more subscribers.
Oh, yeah. How many right now?
Thank
50?
you, 2.
52?
Hang on, let me refresh the page so I can see what I'm at now. I think I'm at 53 now.
Sweet.
But I shall shout out all the people that subscribed. 64. Wait, what?
Yeah.
When
Come
did
on,
that
guys.
happen?
Come
Oh,
on, guys.
64.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. But thank you. These are the only ones that I got notifications for. I only got notifications for 3. Thank you to the Golden Gecko 2, and
Flute
Recruit
chat.
7-18.
Awesome stuff. Oh, so Shiny Wedge says, are they animating the whole thing or only the missing episodes? It's the whole thing. I'm a big
Yes.
fan of that because, well, they, like I said, they are trying to give it to new audiences because this is all probably gonna. I feel like these are gonna get put on Disney Plus. I kind of can imagine like a segment of like animated Doctor Who on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Well, I mean, Disney are obviously famous for being an animation company, so it would make sense. I mean, this is an idea I've had for a very long time, and I really hope they do something like this, where they kind of... Okay, doesn't really matter what the cast is, but let's just say the Doctor, Ben and Polly and Jamie, and they make an entirely new story using this animation style.
Mm.
Like, that is... Why would they not do that? Come to think
Yeah.
of it. Because you can, like, integrate that with the rest of the stories in the season, if you get what I mean.
Yes.
So, the possibilities are endless for Doctor Who.
Oh, hang on. Someone's saying, could Ozzy please speak up? I can barely hear him.
Is there an issue with the mixing or not? Because, well, it says I'm at minus 10 dB, and that should be fine.
Well, we'll see if
I'm
any other
louder
people
than
have an issue.
Stan, almost. I'll turn it up a little bit, but I don't know. It might be a problem on your end.
Well, it's not mine.
Not yours, not you. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean Tom. But yeah, let us know, guys, if there's anything wrong with the audio.
Yes.
Everything went fine in the tests, but we'll bear with. The real fish people were white fish fins inside of their heads. Okay, so they've made it a little bit more alien-y.
Oh right, okay, yeah, I like
They did
that.
that with the Abominable Snowmen, where they redesigned the guy at the end.
I haven't
which-
seen that one.
I don't know whether I was super keen on, because I kind of liked how the guy looked in the original, quite gruesome, and he kind of looked too alien-y. Yeah, okay. Okay, so rounding up the Underwater Menace, I am very excited. There's been a debate whether you should buy it now or wait for it to be on the collection box set, but I always buy these things when they come out. It's always just nice to watch them when they come out and jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's nice to know that you're kind of like watching it when lots of other people are watching it.
Yes, that makes us suckers to the BBC, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
God.
I won't be buying it. I'll be waiting.
We should do a watch along.
Well, as I just said, I won't be buying it.
No, as in, You watch me, what? As in, like, I'll share the screen.
Oh, right.
I'll watch it.
How would you
That's
get
not
past the
illegal.
copyright strikes?
No, I didn't mean like streaming it. I meant
Oh.
just me and you. Anyway, that's a discussion for off the stream. Okay, so the next piece of news we're going to move on to, which, yeah, this isn't technically news. This is a bit outdated because it was revealed like, what, 4 or 5 weeks ago. But I never did my in-depth thoughts on the 14th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. I did a very quick first impressions, but I think it's time for me to dissect this thing. Do you have the video up, or are you just going to watch my screen? It's the 14th Doctor.
Is it a sonic reveal?
Yeah, the 58-second one.
All right, okay. Ozzy, I'm gonna send you something. Because I made like kind of a parody of this.
Okay.
So I will email you a video. It's not about a sonic screwdriver. It's about something else. But you will. It's about a diorama that I made, and I used it. I made it using the same soundtrack. So yeah, you'll see.
We'll watch that after we talk about the screwdriver. Okay. So I'll just analyze it as we go along. I'm still not overly won over by this design. I think it's a bit cumbersome, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, having the toy, which you don't have.
I don't have yet.
You don't have that. I have the limited edition one.
Evil.
Yeah, but yeah, having it in hand does make me appreciate it a lot more.
Okay.
But yeah, I do think there's something off. But I think it's one of my favorites.
I haven't seen this trailer since it came out. Actually, I forgot about it all. But like, it showed the inner workings of a Sonic.
Yes.
I don't think we've ever seen that before. That is actually really cool. That's cool. It doesn't really give us like a proper clear look in this trailer. Probably should just look at the toy. It's funny because on the prop, like, there's LEDs in the prongs, right?
LEDs in the prongs.
Yeah, the spikes.
Oh yeah. Well, how
end.
could you do that for the toy though?
Well, yeah, it would be possible, but I'm sure it would be quite difficult. But I don't know. It kind of changes the aesthetic when you don't have those in.
Yeah.
Go on then. We might as well just look straight at the toy itself.
Oh, about that video that I was talking about, it's kind of I forgot that I didn't edit it properly, so halfway through it was just a scene of me going 82. So for that reason, I will not send it to you anymore.
It's
because
fine,
also it's in slow motion, so it's 82.
Back to the Sonic. We get sidetracked
Yes.
easily. Don't worry, I do it all the time. I like the fact that the crackle returns come back. I always like that.
Yeah, I do like that, and I like how it's like I like the prints. I like how they didn't sculpt it in because it is more like that on the prop.
Oh yeah. I mean, going away from the toy, we're pretty much just going to talk about the design itself. I don't really like the handle grip on it. I feel like it's pretty useless because like your little finger kind of goes around it, whereas on the Max one, your index finger and thumb are supposed to go on it, so it doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, that's the one part of the Sonic that I really dislike.
Yeah, it's just too small.
There isn't any reason for that part to be there.
It just makes no sense. And okay, so you activate it by pushing the slider.
Yeah.
But there's no like obvious button there. That's like what I always loved about the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver, how it was literally just a button, as in from a circuit board. I really loved that. I just thought it was so cool. But this, it just doesn't look like a button, doesn't this? I'm not a fan of it being a hidden button.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
No, I love that. I love the fact
So
that
I have
it's...
to agree to disagree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the button is actually on the slider. On the toy.
Unlike the 10th Doctor one.
Yeah.
Yeah, less said about that, the better. But yeah, okay, so moving on to the end section. This is where it all just crumbles for me.
No, I like this.
I don't understand why it's gold. Why is it a different colour? It just throws the design off completely.
No, I think I quite
It's
like it. It's
uh,
it's not really gold though. It's more of a bronze.
regardless, I think it's a massive misstep in terms of the design. I think when I get mine, I probably end up repainting it, the end section,
Oh,
just to like see
really?
if it works. I
Ooh.
mean, they're not going to be rare out the general retail versions,
Ah,
so
yeah, I
I'm
guess
not
that's
too
true.
worried. I don't know. I just don't know what would fix it, as in keeping it silver and make that twisty bit a different color. I don't know. It's just they seem to have a tendency to over-design the sonic screwdrivers in the modern era, especially Capaldi's. Like, what was that?
I love that. How dare you?
I just no, there was just far, far, far too much going on that thing. It's like you just think in the classic era it was literally like a silver tube, and then by the modern era, it's like
Yeah,
what is this supposed to be anymore?
I mean, this one actually does have some kind of callbacks to the second Doctor's Sonic. If it kind of has, because it's blue,
Mm.
which is the same color. It has, if you remove the prongs and the Dalek exterminator kind of bit, it is kind of like the pocket torch that he uses.
Yeah, I guess so. I think maybe if this thing was all in chrome, then I think I'd like it a lot more.
Yeah. What do you
As
mean by
in,
that?
the entire thing was chrome, maybe bar from the black bit on the handle.
What, including the crackle?
Yeah, I kind of feel like everything being a one colour would make it look a lot nicer.
Oh,
I
hang
think
on.
it looks too
I need
over-designed.
I need to disappear for a second. My
That's
computer's at 15%. I just need to go get the charger.
It's fine. I'll keep the chat occupied. Literally on the standard version. Can't wait for its arrival. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of the design, but I do. I like the toy. It's very, very close to the prop. So I'm not a fan of how long the prawns stick out. It kind of looks like a flower, really, doesn't it? It reminds you of a banana. I can understand that. The design overall is nice, but the gold on the bottom part is terrible since it doesn't go well with the design colour scheme. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. If they changed it to silver, then it would look much better. Yeah, it would look far, far, far more sleek and far more sophisticated. The 60th is going to be lit. We'll have to wait and see. If my Dalek boys don't show up, then...
Thanks to Mr. DJR for subscribing. Now I'm at 65.
I love Matt's screwdriver. Sure, that's over-designed, but I don't know. I've got a special place for it. Hang on. Let me get mine.
Yes.
Why
Everyone
do these videos
please
just turn into me playing with my toys?
subscribe to my channel, please. Some new people have just arrived.
Universal
Subscribe.
remote. I've got the 12th Doctor's Universal remote.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
I'll never get rid of this. It's not super accurate and it's quite a pain to operate, but it's
Does it actually work on TV?
It does. It turns them off.
Oh,
It-
nice.
It's so sick. Yeah, it's got a nice weight to it. It
That's-
works well as a replica, I guess.
Yeah, and also, like, that's really cool because it's actually a sonic screwdriver now. Because that is what the sonic screwdriver does.
Who we got? Oh, Emperor of the Daleks has joined. How you doing? Apologies, Emperor of the Daleks. I think it might have been you. I did get your email about those Cybermen, but I've ended up having to save my money a little bit, so I didn't end up going for those things. But I appreciate you sending those emails my way. Ross Larkin, how you doing? Oh, it's just between me and Emperor of the Daleks.
Alright.
Flower as well. Benjamin Delaney, how you doing? Have you seen the other concept design? No, I haven't. If you could send those to me, tag me on Twitter or send them to my Instagram, which is just my name, or send them to the Mono Supreme Productions Gmail. Yeah, really would like to see those. Okay, so I think we can probably, unless you've got any closing thoughts on the design, I think we can probably move on from it.
Yeah, I haven't got much to say, really.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I like the roundels.
The roundels? What are you
I
saying?
cannot
You
spot
mean
the roundels.
which bit are you talking about?
When it's extended, if you
Okay.
look, like, in between the prongs, there are, like, two little roundels.
Oh yes. Oh yes, they're pretty cool, aren't they? I quite
Yeah,
like
and
this bit in the middle here where it kind of looks like a skin texture. Like it's kind of weird. That is very strange.
it doesn't really. Oh, actually, I guess it
It
kind
looks like a fingerprint. Yeah,
of does.
it looks weird.
Maybe that's what the Doctor's fingerprint really looks like.
You heard it here, folks. Oh god. Right. Where were we? Professionalism, guys. We're gonna talk about merch now, and I don't think there's any other Who news. So let's go to merch corner.
Match corner.
I don't really know what that was, but you do you, man. Alright, so first up, this kind of caught my eye because it kind of made me laugh. Cutaway Comics, Gods and Monsters, Omega and Sutek, Book 1. Can they not just let these characters die? What is their obsession with trying to get Omega and Sutek back in Doctor Who?
Actually, yeah, I kind of agree with you on that.
Yeah. I mean, I do... It would be quite nice to see, like, the origins of Sutek, I guess.
Yeah,
But
that would be.
I don't know, there's just this, like, fan obsession with these characters coming back, and I never liked Omega that much anyway. I'm sorry. I was never a massive fan of Omega.
I like the original Omega.
I prefer original to Arc of Infinity, but
Yeah.
still I wasn't massive on Omega. That's meant to be Brian Blessed in that comic book.
Why?
Because I think Brian Blessed is voicing Omega in like this audio drama, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, right, okay.
As far as I know, anyway. Could be wrong. Let's have a look. So, opening chapter of the new Gods and Monsters series, trapped in his black hole prison. Omega is surprised to find an unexpected arrival, the Altrala, a phantom colony ship. For Omega, this is the way out of the black hole and a means to escape. For us, it is the beginning of the end of the universe. I don't know. I mean, I'm throwing shade their way, but it could be quite an interesting story. Is it something you guys are interested in the chat? Is it something you'd be interested in, Stan?
Well, I mean, I like this is a comic, right?
Yeah.
I did get a third Doctor comic. And is this by the same? Is this Panini?
No, these aren't official. As in, well, I mean, they're official by the people who own the characters, but they're not BBC. I don't think.
All right.
Have they got them on a website? Let's have a look. Cutaway Comics. Interesting. Oh, okay. I forgot about these. The Lytton comics. Oh, that's cool. Lytton. I always liked Lytton from
Who's that?
Attack of the Cybermen and Resurrection of the Daleks. You don't know who Lytton is? Dude.
Hey, don't judge me.
Oh man, classic character.
It's really, whoever it is really probably isn't such a classic character as you say. Wait, who are they? What part did they play other than Lytton?
No, the character was Lytton.
Yeah, I know, but
have you not seen Resurrection of the Daleks?
Was? No, I haven't.
Oh,
wait, which one's that? Which one's that?
That's the one with it's the Fifth Doctor one with Davros.
I saw half of it.
Oh, okay. Well, when you get there, you'll watch the whole thing.
Yes.
It's probably my favourite episode of Classic Who.
Oh, really?
Resurrection. I love Resurrection.
It's just because loads of people die in it, isn't it?
Yes. I just love how dark it is.
From what I did see, I don't know why I stopped watching
comics as well.
Who?
Oh, dude. He's in Revelation of the Daleks, Orsini. I didn't know about any of this. Okay, so I've kind of been converted to want to buy these now.
And you were you were complaining about them bringing back Omega, and then they bring back these totally obscure characters, and you're all happy.
Orsini was.
Who is that? I'm the Doctor Who fan, and I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh. Get back to me when you've watched Resurrection and Revelation. But anyway. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Free promotion for you, for this company, whatever they're called. What are they called? Cutaway Comics? Free promotion for you guys, because I'm sure a lot of people didn't know about these. If you want to send an advanced press copy to me, then get in touch, because I would happily review that for you.
Yeah, literally, people who get a review copies of things, are like literally the luckiest people.
Well, you have to be very, very, very nice, and you can't show any constructive criticism. So, yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
it's never happening for me.
no one's ever gonna see these live. Well, sorry, no. But what I'm saying is, like, someone like Al Jarrah is not gonna watch this live stream.
Yeah, you
So
never know. What's up,
no,
Al?
he's not. No,
What's up, Al?
because I have complained about his stuff on these live streams. But if like, other than these live streams, I have not really said a bad word about anything.
Well, apply for some free sets. I've
How?
been trying to get them for the past
know
2
how.
years, and they just
How do I
won't
do
send them
this?
my way.
How do I do this, Ozzy?
Oh, I'll tell you afterwards. Right, okay, we can move on from that. I was actually quite excited about this news. It's been a while since I got excited about something, so I'm now a convert to cutaway comics.
Oh god.
Right. Oh, here we go. This is the big talking point. I'll let you say what you want to say about it first. But the Doctor Who series 1 to 4 Blu-ray, newly upscaled versions. Go on, take it away.
Right. Okay. Everyone, be prepared for what I'm about to say. Meh.
Meh. There you go. Is that as far as it's gonna go?
Yeah, I watched them on iPlayer. I have all the DVDs, or most of them. I don't care.
There you go. You should be the salesman for this
Yeah.
Blu-ray. Yeah, I mean, my problem is the fact that how upscaled can these old stories be? Because
Yeah. How much is it?
Well, it's $54.99. You do get a lot for your money.
Yeah, that's. I'd say that's just good.
That's a standard
price.
price.
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that they were filmed in standard definition, and they're never going to be able to upscale it to a point where it looks good enough. So, I don't think they're going to bother trying to like AI upscale in it. I think they're just going to resize it to fit the 1080p thing like they've done in the past. So it's not really upscaling; it's just resizing an image. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you guys, what do you guys think about this? It's been a bit contentious in the fandom over the past few days. I really hope that they include like all the confidential stuff and like all the internet exclusive episodes and all the children in need stuff. Because that would be the only reason for me to pick this up, because like you want a definitive place for like all these special features, but if they're not going to bother, then I'm not going to give them my money.
But they do. This is the exciting part for me, is that they have a new documentary.
Oh, in this, do they? Okay.
Yeah.
At
least that's what I've heard. It was in some article or something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like it's got David Tennant and Russell T Davies, and they're going back through Doctor Who's history, I think.
These new episodes are now available to pre-order in one Blu-ray set for the ultimate fan. This collection includes every single episode and special from the first 4 series, freshly upscaled to high definition using the latest technology. Okay, so it possibly could be AI upscaled. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it doesn't look waxy. Plus the 10th Doctor specials, existing bonus features, and a new special shot extra. Okay, so there could be like a... If it's got the same production values as like the ones on the normal Blu-ray, you know, like the classic Blu-ray sets, like the special stuff they did for that, then maybe. I think possibly like this reveal trailer has been a bit of a miss, as in they should have waited until they had more special features to show us in the trailer. Because this trailer is literally just a montage of existing clips.
I haven't actually seen the trailer.
Yeah, you're not really missing anything. It's just a collection, and none of the clips looking like they're in high definition at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apart from the stuff that was obviously shot in HD, which was the specials. But it's like this trailer isn't selling me on this.
Yeah.
Because if you just look at this screenshot, like there's nothing high resolution about that. And if someone's going to say YouTube compression, but then you look at like the title cards and they look like they're in HD, so.
Yeah.
I'm just nerding out about HD stuff.
I've got another shout out. Thanks to Emperor of the Daleks for subscribing. I'm getting loads of subscribers here. Emperor of the Daleks, do you have a channel? Because I can't find it if you do.
Hang on. Guys, tell us what you think of this DVD thing. Let's have a look.
Devran Hassan says a waste of money, honestly.
A waste of money. Yeah, I mean, it's just a case of we're gonna have to wait until the reviews come out of this thing. Like, don't pre-order it because like you've no idea what you're getting at this point. It does look a bit weird. I agree. It looks a bit sus. I always get sus when like there's no DVD art on pre-orders. It's like the art sells me. I've heard children needs stuff can't be included because it's made for charity originally, and they can run into issues trying to get it released for profit like this. Is this true? Have they ever released that stuff on physical media? I have no idea. But that would be very interesting if that were the case. Funny, the only episodes that are in HD in that collection is just the Series 4 spec. I know. It's like you're spending $54.99 on getting like what 4 or 5 episodes in HD. Seriously. And I'm gonna go back to the talking about Omega. Omega is coming back into Big Finish, where the Fourth Doctor meets the Third. Oh, okay, so he's coming back to a BBC production. I didn't know that. Let's have Origins of Morbius. That would be kind of cool. How did he get executed and kicked out of the Time Lord High Council? I'm sure it's been covered in a comic book somewhere, or maybe it hasn't. I don't know, but it would be quite cool. Yes, they are beating a dead horse with this thing, but it's all on the run up to the 60th because obviously Rusty Davis is coming back, David Tennant's coming back. They were obviously going to do something like this box set, so I'm not surprised in the slightest. Like, either buy it or don't, you know. I've got them all on DVD, so I'm not too worried. But if the special features are worth it, then I'll pick it up. You know, what about you? Are you probably going to skip it?
Yeah, I'm going to skip it.
Yeah, there's not really much enticing us in, really. Seeing as we can watch them all for free on iPlayer.
Yes.
Instead of $54.99. But yeah, it just is one of those things. And yes, we'll talk about Resurrection in a bit as far as the sets are concerned.
Also, have you been keeping up to date with Doomsday?
Actually, funny you should mention that. In a merch hunt that we filmed last week, I ended up picking up a Doomsday comic, and I read it. I don't know whether to just talk about it now, since I probably won't talk about it in the video.
Oh, hang on. Wait, did Ozzy just confirm Merchant is returning?
Possibly, but I've got a few stories to tell about that. It didn't really go very well. I mean, I might as well just share them with you now. Okay, I'll go back to the webcam screen and talk about this. Okay, you guys. Bit of a lesson in filming in public. So we're going to talk about Merch Hunt now. So I filmed an episode with myself, Richard Lloyd, and my mate Jamie, who very thankfully, thanks to him, he filmed the entire thing, which I was really grateful for. But essentially, we got threatened. Yeah, we got... The guy said, and I quote, "Don't film me or I'll beat the shit out of you."
Oh.
So...
Did you catch that on camera?
No, we didn't. We weren't recording. We weren't recording, but it's just a case of when you go to a city and you're filming stuff, when you've got a camera out and about, you can just expect stuff like that. So I'm going to be reapproaching the format of how we film the merch hunts. I think in future I might invest in a GoPro, so then it's a smaller camera, so it's less obvious that we're filming stuff. Because we kind of got another person as well, like getting really angry at us filming, and it's like, dude, like, where are you hiding the bodies? So it was a bit of a mess. Was that merch hunt? I mean, way to sabotage my videos, like promotion wise, but it might get you guys interested in the video. It was like a disaster pretty much.
Was that you filming the thing that I know about?
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk to you a bit about that afterwards, but that's not going so well either.
Oh no.
Yeah, filming projects for this channel. I've got stuff in the works, but it's not all turning out how I wanted it to, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, I will talk about it afterwards. But like I said, merch hunt going forwards. If we do it again, I'd like to get a GoPro so it's less obvious that we're filming stuff. Right? You get what I mean?
Yes.
Because I can't risk getting expensive equipment stolen because I had like £1,500 worth of equipment me on that day. So it's like,
how large is your camera right now?
Well, okay, the camera body itself is 1.1 thousand. The lens is a couple of hundred, and like the microphone is another couple of hundred on top of that. So it's it's a lot of money. Whereas if I were to just take a GoPro around with me, it's like what, £300, which is easily insured, right? So that's probably what the future of Merchant is going to be. I know it's a bit of a scale down in quality, but you know, it'll still be in 4K.
One thing that you've got to remember with the GoPro is I think I bought like an off-brand GoPro, and that's what I used to film my first ever video, and like my first couple of videos, and the audio quality is what was rubbish on that. And I don't know if an actual GoPro is good audio.
Well, I'm probably gonna be using the lapel mics anyway.
All right,
we
okay.
always use, which hires the production more. But anyway, that's my piece on Merchant. We'll go back into the merch news for you guys. Okay, so next up, you know, nothing super exciting. A Doctor Who Lavazzi TARDIS bag. This is something you'd see someone at Starbucks wearing, so it's not something that I'd wear. You know, the typical Harry Potter fan with round glasses. So it's not really the kind of thing that I'd buy, but you know, it might be up some people's street. And then we got like this Fourth Doctor and Leela and K9 bag. That looks kind of cool. I quite like the choice of characters in that. That's cool. I like that.
Oh wait, give me a second. It's just loading for me.
That's fine.
Should be here in a second, and then I can give you my thoughts. All right, okay. Oh yeah, I do like that.
That's pretty cool. I do quite like that.
That's like, I think it's comic book artwork, that from the old comics. I think I might be wrong.
We've got like this Stone Earth Journey's End artwork. I mean, I despise those episodes anyway, so I won't be picking any merch to do with that episode up.
What?
You come from a different generation. Mind you, you're a classic fan. You should hate it as well.
Oi!
The bastardization of Davros's character.
No, I like that. I like both parts. I think they're great.
I think maybe we should do like a review on that. Like, one of us hates it and one of us loves it. That would be quite a fun one to watch.
I mean, it does rely quite heavily on nostalgia. Because it's just loads of returning characters. It's a bit like Power of the Doctor, but the RTD.
Well, yeah, it's like Rusty Davis nostalgia, and like I grew up with that era, but I was never 100% invested in it. You know, I preferred the classic series growing up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a much bigger fan of the classic series than I was. Here's the Fourth Doctor bag in greater scale, but yeah.
No, I always preferred New Who. I'm a Classic Who fan, but I am also a New Who fan. More of a New Who fan, I'd say.
Interesting.
It's just that right now I'm watching Classic Who.
I see. They're using Matt Smith's TARDIS for this bag, which is a bit outdated, right? Shouldn't they be using Ncuti Gatwa's TARDIS, which is Jodie's TARDIS? That's a very strange choice, but you know, I like the Matt Smith box, so what can I say? I feel like I recognise that model. She looks very familiar. Okay, so next piece of merch. I won't spend too much time on because I don't really buy these. Doctor Who magazine. Are you still there?
Yes.
Oh.
I was reading the chat. Sorry.
Oh, I see. Have we got anyone new in the chat? No, it's the same guys. Working on a big video for 8 months now. That is a very long time to work on a video. Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's a long time. Currently, I'm working on Atmosphere Month. Atmosphere is something not Doctor Who related, but in October there's going to be like hopefully 5 or 6 videos in 1 month, which for me is a lot of work, and I've already filmed one and edited it. Unfortunately, I've already filmed the second one, but the editing is not going well, to say the least.
Oh, it's a hit and miss with editing.
Yeah.
It's funny how I do editing as a part-time job as well. So, thankfully, you're editing the cut-down version of these streams, which I'm very grateful for because it saves me a lot of time because like I said, I do editing as a part-time job, so I don't want to do it all the time. But yeah, okay. I just brought up Doctor Who magazine and then didn't even talk about it. So they're showing off the new sonic screwdriver in it, which I'll
neither of us
WH Smiths and like flick through the pages and then put it down. I won't.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's what I do. I'm not spending $7.99 on a magazine.
Yeah, I haven't been in WH Smiths this month yet, so I haven't actually seen this one.
Does anybody else do that? As in, like, they don't buy magazines; they just stand there and just read it in the shop.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a bit awkward if it's like right next to the cash till and there's someone there at work, and they're just like, "What are you doing?"
I'm probably gonna get Liberation of the Daleks when they release the full comic because
Yeah.
it's got the TV-21 Daleks in it. That is so sick.
Use TV-21.
They're comics from like the 60s.
Is that the one with the massive dome?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
right.
is one of my probably is my favorite Emperor design. Is that
Why?
I love.
Why?
Why not? I think
It
it's
just looks
so cool.
stupid.
You didn't grow up with it, man. I grew up loving this design.
It just looks stupid.
Oh.
I'm sorry. And yes, the screwdriver. I don't know why in the show it doesn't have chrome.
Well, I mean,
It
it's
doesn't look.
it's from milled steel, right? It's
Yeah, I guess.
it's not made from the same material. It's funny how on the toys they do it in like a silver when it should be more of a metallic grey, but
Yeah.
that's just being pedantic. Anyway, Doctor Who magazine, I won't pick it up. But there we go. This one's sparked interest. Go on, sorry.
I was going to say I did get Doctor Who magazine, but I just kind of stopped for some reason. But in this one, anyone who wants to have input in the top like 5 Doctor Who stories, I think, better go over to the website now, because you can pick 5 stories up to 37 or 38 to go into the next thing, because they're doing rankings of stories.
Interesting. I won't be doing that.
Why not?
Because I have a life.
Oh, you don't have a
I'm
life.
messing. No, I don't have a life. I'm just messing. Anyway, this thing really caught my attention for some weird reason. So the leftover stock from Eagle Moss, obviously, is in the hands of Sci-Fi Collector, and it's such a bizarre choice to put these 3 figurines in a set together.
Oh, they're in a set together. Oh, okay.
Yeah, a new series Ice Warrior, a Weeping Angel, and a 60s Dalek. What?
Actually,
Where did this come from? Who thought of this idea?
it's not necessarily a 60s Dalek.
Well, it is, because it's not got the blue midsection.
Well,
There you go. You can't outwit a Dalek fan. It
it
doesn't work. It doesn't work. But no, I mean, it's a nice looking set. Don't get me wrong. I like the dark green packaging. I think that's really cool. I might get one for display. I think it'd be quite a nice piece to own. But it's such a random choice of figures. I don't get it. I really don't.
I mean, as usual, I won't be picking this up. But, yeah,
$24.99 isn't a bad price for it though.
yeah, it's not a bad price.
Yeah, and
The only Eagle Moss I have is the first Doctor, Susan, Ian, and Barbara, and
I
then
never got
the
that.
TARDIS console.
Is it the colour version or the black and white?
Yes.
Ah.
Because if I want to, I can put it into black and white if I film it.
Oh wow! You just hacked. So those of you people who spent £250 on the classic figure sets, you just put it in black and white on your camera. No one will be able to tell the difference, right? Oh god. And then the second one includes a Cyber Warrior from Jodie's era, a June Captain from the Tennant era, or the Matt Smith or the whatever era, and the Last Dalek from the Ninth Doctor's era.
I haven't seen this. This is actually really neat. Oh, this is tempting.
Strange though, because they're all 3 characters which appeared in Jodie's era, but they're all from different eras. If you get what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
you could
but
have released the Jadoon from series 12 and like what were the SS Squad Daleks, but
really, Sci-Fi Collector is just picking up the scraps that
Yeah.
Eagle Moss left over, though, aren't they?
Mm.
I mean, I love the Cyberman.
Mm.
Jadoon, because Jadoon, people who watch my channel will know Jadoon. And Dalek meh. But I really do like... Ooh, this is kind of tempting. I might if I see it for like a tenner.
Well, there's a damaged version for $19.99 on the website, so you can
$19.99 for a damaged version? That's way too expensive. Well, how's it damaged?
No,
like?
it's just the box damage, like the figures aren't
Oh,
damaged.
right, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you know this about me. I've got a hidden confession. I can't stand the Cyber Warrior design.
Oh!
I know, it's my least favourite Cyber... Well, apart from the Wheel in Space Cybermen, those are dreadful. But, yeah, I generally don't like the Cyber Warriors at all.
Oh, no.
I know, just don't. I think the spikes
Why?
are stupid. What is the point of the spikes on the shoulder? That's so stupid.
Well, so that they can, run in someone and, shoulder them and then kill
Why
them.
would they do that? They can just shoot them.
I don't know. Oh, what's your opinion on the Cyber Brig, by the way?
I'm saluting the Cyber Rig. I know you can't see it, but salute. So
Really?
no, I know. I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
They should have drawn a mustache on him with a biro. That would have been so funny.
Yeah, that would have been quite disrespectful.
It would, but it would have been funny. Anyway, we've talked about Eagle Moss long enough. Oh, they've got other releases as well, haven't they? They've got like the Sontaran on a horse, and it's like 80 quid or something ridiculous. It's so
Really?
expensive. Yeah, it's so
Oh
expensive.
God.
We've got Harry Alpha Scrapper in the chat. How you doing?
Hello.
Have I made any customs recently? I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I've just not had the time. I'm a busy man now. I'm a very busy man.
If you're still around at the end of the live stream, I can show off something that I've made or that I'm making.
I'll have a think as well. So maybe we can like show off a custom each or something during a live stream.
Oh
or
yeah.
I'll show one of my old ones off that I've never shown on the channel.
I mean, I'm not making that many custom figures right now, so.
No, you're making something, which is good enough.
Yeah.
I'll email you about those Cybermen after the stream, Emperor of the Daleks. Thank you. My favourite is 11th Doctor Sonic because it felt OP and useful, but not overboard. Well, I mean, repelling those psychic attacks in Rings of Akaten, that was a little bit OP, right? It was a bit ridiculous.
I haven't seen that episode for years.
It's a good episode. I remember at the time everyone hated it, but I think everybody mellowed over time and realised it was quite a nice story.
I think it's kind of meh. It's just kind of average for me.
I bet most new fans would complain about the 80s design looking silly. You mean the Cybermen? Despite any posts... Alright, okay. The Cybersmen, I think they're quite nice. I do like the Nightmare and Silver ones. There's something about them I do quite like. I think they're maybe a bit too over-designed and maybe a little bit too plasticky looking. But, you know, I still think they have the nice design elements.
If I may say one word about 80s Cybermen.
Go on.
This is about to be the reveal of if I hate them or love them.
You're going to say
One
excellent.
word. No, don't ruin it!
Oh, I ruined it.
You!
I'm sorry. Excellent.
Excellent!
I think mine was better.
No, mine was better.
Yeah, okay.
You have to say that mine was better because I'm the guest.
I think a cat just tried to come in. Hang on. One sec. I'll put the break screen up anyway. I think we could do with just a couple of minutes.
It's a break time. Goodbye, viewers, for a few minutes.
Well, not goodbye. See you in 5 minutes.
Yeah, see you in 5 minutes.
Don't let people leave.
Don't. Okay, I'll be in the chat. Don't worry. I'll be answering. This is the standard. me and my brothers and my sister all chipped in to buy Domino's. And then it was the worst episode because they all hate Jodie Whittaker, and I convinced them that this one would be good. And it was Legend of the Sea Devils.
You told the viewers that entire story, by the way.
Oh
That you
no!
had a Domino's, and you hated Legend of the Sea Devils. We're back live,
Yeah.
guys. I just had to do that when you were telling that story. Yeah, we're talking about how bad Domino's is in my town. It's really bad.
Nah, I mean maybe
you
in
don't
your
live in my
town.
town, do
I love Domino's.
I keep nudging the microphone. Stop doing that.
Help
sick.
me, I'm in
Right,
space.
where were we? I've forgotten where we were.
Hang on, Ozzy,
Yes?
can you share my screen? Hang on. Wait, something's happening.
What's happening?
Ozzy,
What? Hang on.
something's happening.
Oh, you're still in space?
Yeah, I'm still. Ah!
Oh, God!
The Slitheen!
What have you done with Stan?
I am Stan. I've just taken off the skin suit. Yeah.
What is thy bidding, my master?
I'm still Stanley. I'm died.
It's just so weird how well it works. That voice is perfect for that alien.
Yes.
Okay, I think you can probably change back now. It's kind of terrifying me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you're back. Oh, thank God. Oh.
Yeah, I'm back.
Don't do that to me again. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
My subscriber count is now 67. Thank you to everyone who subscribed before this starts at 49. I mean, it's coming up to my 1 year anniversary. Hopefully I can get to 100. Who knows?
Dude, 1 year? I've been on YouTube for... How long have I been on YouTube? 14 years. 14 years of YouTube.
I mean, yeah, but it's more difficult back then.
No, it's more difficult now
Really?
to grow.
Oh, yeah, but, like, I mean, editing-wise, like, it was
yeah,
more
yeah.
difficult to make videos
Making
back
videos is much easier nowadays. The younger generation have got it easy.
then. Like me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we had to put the work in. But
As I keep on saying, I have a bloody Chromebook, which is not designed for a YouTube channel, may I say.
well, you're doing a good job considering
Yeah.
your factors working against you. Right. Okay. So what have we got in terms of merch next? We got this cool little piece. I mean, I won't say too much about this because there isn't really that much to say. But a illustrated Doctor Who Rose hardcover hardback. That is, I like this. What are your thoughts?
As usual, can you guess the classic Stanley saying of
I'm
meh?
not gonna buy this. Meh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't pick up the Neil Gaiman Dalek version because he did an illustrated
That was like
adaptation of-
£30, wasn't it?
How much is this? I really would like to pick both of them. Oh yeah, it's 25 quid. That is very expensive. But I would still like to pick up the Dalek version because, well, anything related to that story I'd love to buy.
Yeah.
And people were complaining about the choice of story for a modern Who illustrated hardback, but I think that this is the perfect choice.
Oh no, yeah, it
Where all
started it all.
started.
Yeah, it's not a bad
Yeah.
choice.
No. I feel like Rose is kind of overhated. I love Rose.
Yeah, I don't think it's aged the best. But
No,
I don't.
It's a time capsule, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's a good one. It's definitely a solid one.
Hmm.
And although I may not necessarily go back to rewatch it, and I may not necessarily like it a lot, I have a lot of respect for this story because it started it all, and yeah, it has the Autons, and who doesn't love the Autons?
My fond memories of this story are the Doctor Who poop of it. Have you ever seen Doctor Who poop?
Yeah, but I didn't see the Doctor Who people of this.
Oh,
I know. What a splendid idea!
Oh, splendid idea. Dear.
Yeah, dear.
Doctor Who poop, pointless remix. What a splendid idea. Anyway, right.
Yeah, you took that a little bit too far there.
Oh,
You sang
sorry.
a bit too much of that song, mate. We're gonna get copyright striked.
Sugar. Right, moving swiftly. Oh, okay, we got another massive talking point. Here we go. Big Chief Studios are now in liquidation.
Ooh.
Oh, I totally didn't see this coming.
Oh, did you?
Well, of course I did.
What were there
Oh,
signs that this was
God.
happening? Oh yeah, I guess they were very late
What,
with
like,
delivering stuff.
8 products for pre-order. It was ridiculous. What a terrible business model. I really don't
Yeah.
understand like how they thought it was going to work.
I mean,
Oh my
also,
God.
like people aren't even being refunded. I mean, I know
it's
that that's like
tragic.
out of their like that Big Chief can't do anything about that.
It's kind of out of
But
their
like,
hands, right? It's
still,
it's insane. I mean, I won't pretend to know what I'm talking about in terms of refunds and finances and stuff, so don't take anything I say as gospel. But yeah, I'm not surprised in the slightest. It's obviously no one's fault in terms of customers, but if you're gonna have 2.5 grand's worth of pre-orders, you
yes.
should be a bit more careful with your money because you risk losing a lot. You know, I mean, it's not justified either way. The fact that people aren't getting the money back, that's obviously a really
Yeah.
bad thing. It is really bad, but I'd never spend that much on pre-orders because I just know that it wouldn't end very well.
I was tempted to try and get the Roger Delgado or K9.
The Roger Delgado looked fantastic.
Yeah, it looks so great, and I'm so sad that it's never gonna happen now, or supposedly never. But talking of things that are not, what were you gonna say?
What was I going to say? No, go on, carry on.
Talking of things
remember where I was.
that aren't doing so well. Yeah, so Once and Future has released what, like 5 stories now, and guess how many have arrived in my letterbox?
0.
1.
1. Well, I got them for
1.
free because one of my friends sent me them. So
No,
sorry,
but literally,
big
the
minute.
standard editions. I believe all the standard edition CDs are out, right? Like up to date with the standard.
I have
editions.
no idea. I have absolutely no idea.
But for some reason, the people like me who paid £70 and for the special editions have received nothing. And Big Chief said something. Not Big Chief. Big Finish said like, "We're sorry that it's taking so long, but it's not." Like I want to listen to them as they come out, but I want to listen to them on the CD and I can't.
The curse of the pre-order.
Yeah.
I pre-order very few things. Like I think I've pre-ordered all of the Character Online exclusives. I think.
Oh right, yeah.
That's as far as I go. Like I don't spend any more than what, like 30 quid on a pre-order. Because it's just, I mean, it is a gamble because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The thing, okay, so overall, Big Chief, I was never overly impressed with their products anyway.
There was always something that they were missing, wasn't there?
Yeah, either the clothes were too baggy or the likenesses just weren't quite
there. Like, especially on the Zavi ones. I know that Big Chief weren't as involved in the Zavi ones, but they were... Oh, I think the Peter Capaldi Zavi one, like, that's a good deal. I really like that one.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything wrong with that one.
Yeah, but the Fourth Doctor, I mean, honestly, like, so many people bought that, and it's just such a waste.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that did Big Chief even sell any of those on the website? Those versions.
Oh no, it's just Zavi.
Was it just exclusive to Zavi? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but I mean,
and Big Chief were not really involved in the making of them, and that's why they were so bad.
I mean, just talking exclusively about Big Chief. Okay, so standouts probably for me were, well, 2 of them weren't actually released: the Colin Baker and the Roger Delgado.
Yeah. I think the third Doctor was also
good.
really, really good.
That was really nice. I have a soft spot for the Matt Smith one because it was the first. I thought it was nice. Sure, it wasn't 100%. The colours were a little bit off, but I've got a big soft spot for that figure. And I would like to get one of those at some point, and not the Zavi version, the original Big Chief ones. The Amy Pond with the revised head looked okay. The Clara was good, but I think bar that, the likenesses didn't impress me. The Rose Tyler one, the Rose Tyler one was absolutely dreadful.
From the pictures that I've seen, it looks fine.
It doesn't look anything like Rose to me. They took the whole, tooth thing a little bit too far with that sculpt.
Tooth thing. What
Yeah.
tooth thing? Right, I'm gonna look it up.
She's had her teeth done as Billy Piper, I'm sure. It looked very goofy. I wasn't a fan of the War Doctor sculpt either, and the Eccleston one as well. I didn't vibe with that one too much.
God, wait, is that actually it? Wait,
The one in
that is
Still
not
on
what
Earth,
I remembered it looking like.
yeah. When you edit this segment afterwards, you're gonna have to put the pictures up on screen for people. The Clara was really nice, actually. I would have liked to have got that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't overly fussed on the Tom Baker one. I thought the scarf, the colours were hideous. The clothing was like... I don't even know which version it was supposed to be.
Wait, the Tom Baker? Which one? The original?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought it was fine. I thought that the head wasn't the greatest. I thought, but if you got the alternate smiling head, then it was a very good figure in my opinion.
The thing is though, the colours on the outfit were just like so out of whack. I really don't know what they were going for with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying it how it is. I don't know. So yeah, overall, I mean, I'm not too bothered about this. I feel bad for the people who are losing out on the money, obviously. But they didn't really have a strong business model. At the end of the day, let's run a business on pre-orders. Never ends well. Never ends well. They're no hot toys anyway. That's all I'll say on that. Hot toys are fantastic, man.
Yeah, but they're so expensive.
I really, really want a Hot Toys Boba Fett. Or a Jango Fett.
Oh, hang on, wait. This is a Doctor Who live stream, mate.
I'm not allowed to mention Star Wars.
I'm allowed to talk about atmosphere, but you're not allowed to mention the SW.
Fine. No atmosphere, no Star Wars.
Well, no, I'm still allowed to mention atmosphere.
Oh, you're allowed to do that.
Because I'm the guest. Sort of,
Fine.
even though I've already been in like 5 of these.
The classic Dalek from Big Chief looked absolutely diabolical.
No, it didn't.
So, dude, I'm the Dalek expert. It looked so off.
Yeah, but from a non-Dalek expert, it looked good.
No, but when you're spending 200 and odd pounds, you want it to be perfect.
Yeah, I know, but like it was going to have lights and sounds, and the head was going to move, and it was basically going to be like a remote control one with loads of cool features.
Well, if the sculpt isn't there, then I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah.
If they did just nailed the sculpt, then... Well, mind you, I mean, even if I did pre-order it, I wouldn't have even got it anyway, so... There's no loss as far as I'm concerned. Why are the chat arguing about New Who? What do you think of the grey on the last year's Genesis? Are we talking about B&M? We're not at B&M yet.
Oh, B&M. Let's talk about B&M.
Hang on, see if anyone's talked. No one's talked about Big Chief in the chat, so they're all fighting over David Banks. What are we talking about?
Excellent. I've put excellent in the chat. Excellent.
New Who is an acquired taste.
No, it's not. New Who's just great. Full stop.
Everybody loves New Who.
Yeah.
Everyone who stopped watching after David Tennant left. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Next piece is, I mean, it's just a little cool, quick piece. An evolution of the toy Daleks thing. This guy has gone above and beyond to catalogue all this stuff. So do yourself a favour, guys. Download this thing. It's a really, really cool piece. Definitely recommend reading it.
How much is it?
Not really too much to say. It's free.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah.
Wait, where do you find this?
There should be a link somewhere.
In the description, maybe. Oh, why do you add so much into your descriptions?
Because that's what gets the YouTube algorithm's attention. You just like write a fake write-up of... I just copied and pasted the Wikipedia write-up of Doctor Who.
Oh, that's copyright. Copyright alert. That's someone else's writing. You can't steal that.
But, you know, it gets me the viewers, so... Thares does it too. Shame on you, Thares. But yeah, this Dalek book is very in-depth, very cool. Definitely worth taking a look at. It'd be nice if there was a physical release, but no, it's an online exclusive, eh?
I know, I'm gonna get one. Are you?
Are you? Sick.
This is an
okay.
advert for this book now.
Talking about Daleks, we might as well just move on to these B&M boys because we can't spend it any longer.
Daleks.
Okay, so the
It's
new B&M leaks.
B&M time.
I know you guys are always waiting
B&M
for the B&M
time.
stuff.
B&M time.
In Al's...
B&M time. B&M
Did you finish?
time. B&M time.
I'm just going to take my headphone
B&M
out. So, yeah, in Al Juar's latest product review of the new sets, essentially... Are you still talking?
No.
No, in that press release video, he had a few Daleks on the table, and everyone was like, oh, look, Al's teasing the next sets. And out of the blue, these two pictures, well, this one picture of the two Daleks from the Remembrance Pack has been revealed. It's been leaked. I don't know whether it was officially leaked or whether some naughty boy leaked it. I don't know. What are your first thoughts on these new figures, Sugar?
Well, I think I really like the one on the right.
The Supreme.
Yes, I haven't seen the story, so I don't know the names. And I like how the one on the left has like the matte bulls.
The matte black.
Yes.
Hmm.
I think the paint on the slats, the shoulder slats, is very bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, the black doesn't.
Yeah. I like the color scheme. Yeah, I think I like the shininess of the one on the right.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be glossy. I mean, are you ready for the Dalek aficionado to rip these to shreds? Okay, I mean, guys, you all know the story with these, right? They released these in the 4-pack back in the day. The Remembrance Supreme is incredibly hard to get. I managed to get one for $6.99, not rubbing it in. Yeah, I mean, it's a new version because obviously it's got the differences that have been made to the new sets over the past year or so. It's got a new eyepiece which doesn't look very good. Unfortunately, they've messed up the Supreme's eye stalk again. Oh, why do they keep getting it wrong? Whatever. It's got new dome lights, which, you know, they're fine. It's got the new slat piece in the middle, which is standard for the new Daleks. I guess that's fine. I would have liked them to have casted it in a black plastic and, you know, painted over the silver details, but they're not going to do that. There's a new front piece, like on the Necros Daleks, so like the band, the silver band is thicker, which looks good. The oval is wider, which also looks good. And it's got the double tier base. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. Someone will have to tell me about that. But overall, it's not accurate because it's not the same sculpt as the 80s Daleks, so that's not going to happen. Is it an improvement from the last release? Yes, I'd say it was an improvement. I think that new midsection piece definitely makes it look more the part, but for God's sake, character, why couldn't you get the eye stalk right? It was like the easiest thing in the world.
But did they get it wrong?
Yeah, like the white iris is supposed to be much bigger. I don't understand why they haven't done that. Yeah. Don't get too annoyed about it. They're just toys.
Yeah, I put in the chat. It's Aussie complain time.
Yep, you're right. And then okay, so I'll just get the elephant out of the room. The grey, it's not a perfect match for the grey on the props. I think the grey they used previously was fine. I didn't think they needed to change it. But, you know, they're insistent on changing things all the time. I mean, I think overall the aesthetic does look very nice. If inaccurate, it still does look like a nice figure. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, with the new midsection piece, I really appreciate that. The eye stalk looks fine on this version. I don't think this had a double tier base. I could be wrong. But yeah, overall, I quite like, even if it's not accurate, I still quite like the aesthetic. So, you know, they're two good figures, just, you know, just missing that accuracy for my liking. But anyway, you guys will probably all say exactly the same. And yeah, what do you think of the lack of the Resurrection of a Dalek set? That's kind of sent the fandom into uproar.
Oh yeah, and also, what are your thoughts on you know, the Dalek shuttle in the background of the video? Al-Jawar confirmed that will not be released. What's your thoughts on that?
He said it's
because
a one-off.
Me and you had a debate about this.
Yeah, I did say I wouldn't be overly surprised if it became a release because it reuses a lot of the one part, you know, like the pods are all pretty much the same. I feel like it would be a relatively cost-effective release. I just don't know whether it would make a big enough profit. That's the only problem. I don't know. It probably won't get released, but if it was 10 years ago, then I would have said yes. But it's not, so yeah. Doctor Who's not popular enough for stuff like that to get released. It's just botched repaints at this point. But yeah, okay. So then there's going to be another 2-pack, I'm sure, with like an Imperial and a Special Weapons Dalek or something like that. Time will tell.
Why are there so many re-releases? Why not make new stuff?
Well, I mean, if you have a spare few £100,000 lying around, then sure, give it to Character Options and they can.
Oh well, I do. There you go, Character.
Oh, there you go. I don't know. I wondered, like, if I won like what £50 million on the lottery, would I just give £1 million to Character? Or would I just say to Al, here's £100,000, retire and let me take over?
Are you still in contact with Al?
I've not spoken to him in a while because I don't know. I didn't want to pester him, you know. But he was very generous to donate some stuff from his collection to me. I never did a solo video on that, but I should do it at some point. I've got about 13 or 14 prototype pre-production pieces at this point, which is kind of cool.
I have one.
You have what? Hey, it's good, man.
I swear we've mentioned it every single live stream.
We have.
Oh, and listen out. Oh, what's this?
We'll share your screen again. Where are we? I can't see it because you're still a spaceman.
Oh, look. I've got 3 hands now.
Oh, there we go. Ah, he's got his prototype sonic screwdriver. Managed to fit it inside the spacesuit. Well done. Can you not just use that to get home?
Nah.
Nah.
Oh, hang on. Wait, something's happening.
Oh, what? Go on.
Oh. Hang on.
What is happening?
Whoa.
He's unmasked yet again. What have you done?
Yeah,
Back to normal. Thank God. Oh,
why do you always ask what you've done with Stan? It is me. I'm a Slitheen.
Well, I see it as your alter ego. So
it is.
I'm getting.
He appears every now and again.
I was gonna complain about the resurrection thing, but I don't have the energy to do it right now. I might do a separate video.
Devran Hassan is saying, could you check your inbox?
Go on then. Let's
Who?
have a look.
You. Not me.
I know, I'm having a look.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you were asking me to have a look at my inbox.
Which one did you send it to? Devran, was it the Aussie one or was it the mono? Oops. Stop hitting the microphone stand. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to myself.
Okay, meme moments despising David Tennant because he overshadows the 4th and 3rd Doctor. What? Someone in the chat is saying that they hate David Tennant's 10th Doctor because they overshadow other Doctors.
In what way?
Because apparently girls think he's handsome.
Right?
Yeah.
No, Tom Baker is probably... I'd say Tom Baker is probably more widely recognised.
Yeah. And also, like, isn't it a good thing if there's a really good New Who Doctor?
I mean, I'm not the biggest Tennant fanboy. I liked him in Series 2 and Series 3 when it got to Series 4.
Yeah, I don't really... I think he's one of the worst New Who Doctors, but I think he's... I like how popular he was. I think that's good that he got Doctor Who more well-known.
Then as soon as the cast
wasn't already.
people didn't fancy him, and it's like, I'm not watching it now. Oh, that's a very nice style. I like the chrome purple. I think the paradigm
I like
really
that.
cool in chrome.
Oh, that's actually really neat. Yeah, I like that. Yes,
Really cool.
purple Purple ones are good. That's a Stanley knowledge speaking.
Cool. I like the textures you got on it. No, I do like that. That's really cool. Hang on. Where are you? I'll go back to you. I don't know why it catches me off guard. I already know that you're stuck in space. Right, okay, guys. I think that was pretty much everything we can cover on the merch front. Get your last questions in.
Yes. Are we coming to the end of the live stream now?
Almost. Probably about 7 more minutes.
No. Oh, that's sad.
Get your last
Time
questions
flies.
in.
Time flies.
But where does time go?
Who knows?
I just fit the Matt Smith impression in somewhere. Oh yeah, we were going to chat about that video, right?
What video?
We can't chat about it on stream.
Oh yeah.
The
Yes, I know.
I despise David Tennant's 10th Doctor. Oh, wait, I already read that.
Everyone, I need 1 subscriber to be brought back to Earth. I need 68 subscribers, but I'm only at 60. Wait, what? Hang on.
How many you got now?
Oh no.
What?
I've gone down to 54.
Not if I can help it. Guys, someone unsubscribed during the stream. That was very mean.
At least At least 13 people unsubscribed during this live stream.
Oh, I think it was somebody creating a fake account, you know. And YouTube can detect that, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they didn't necessarily unsubscribe then. Well, no, I'm at 54. I need 55 subscribers to be brought back to Earth.
You can do it by the end of this live stream, guys.
Yeah, come on. Just 1 subscriber, guys. Just 1.
I'm still really proud of that channel art I made. So,
yeah, it's really, really good. I'm still in shock at how great it is.
It just makes your channel look very ambient.
Yes, it does.
It does. It's very cool. If any of you guys need some channel art doing, well, you're going to have to pay me to do it, because I don't have infinite time. I can't let my work go for free. But no, that's really cool. Sick. What else we got? Do you think we will get a Slitheen figure with closed mouth? No. There is absolutely no way that's going to happen. I won't even give you any more on that. It's just not going to happen. What do you think of last year's Genesis Daleks? Oh, I never did a review of those, did I? I always forget to review the B&M sets. I always just get really busy. I think my cats are fighting. What are we talking about? We were talking about the Daleks, right?
Yes.
No, I quite like them. Yeah, I think they were probably better than the previous releases. Although I really like the Dalek Collector Set 1 version. I always thought it was quite nice.
Which one is that?
The very first classic Dalek figure. The grey one. The Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was always really nice. It had a really nice look to it. So I always have a soft spot for that. I really like the creation of the Dalek set with the removable Dalek gun and plunger. That was a really neat idea. The thing is, right, for people who complain about character, like you gotta remember they release really phenomenal sets like that. So the fact that we're getting those for what, $24.99?
Yeah,
is a steal. Really, it's a fantastic price to pay for 2 good quality action figures.
I mean, I'm unhappy with the price of the TARDIS.
Oh, that is ridiculous. God, I know I was just praising the character options, but it's like, my God, $34.99. It's not even electronic. What gives?
Yeah, that's true.
That's insane. But I'm still gonna get it because I want that Colin.
Yeah.
I love the Ultimate Adventure. It's ridiculous.
Oh, hang on. Oh, there's a spaceship. Hey, please. Oh, hitchhiker. I'm lost. Ah! Oh, yes!
You got saved.
Ah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh.
And here is...
Crisis averted, guys. Oh, who's your alien friend?
Oh, that's Thomas.
Oh, hey, Thomas. Wouldn't it be funny if he just looked over? Hey, Thomas.
Oh
my God, he looked over. Oh, what a lad. Awesome.
The
He's
Slitheen setting.
frozen.
It's green. I've frozen.
For me, I mean, your audio's still going, but you've frozen.
Oh.
Oh well, it could be a less flattering screenshot, I guess. Oh wait, no, you're back.
Ah, nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's Thomas. And up there, that's.
We need a
that's
Jadoon
Spanner.
figure with a removable helmet. I always really wanted one of those. That would be so sick. Sure, we got that in 12-inch, didn't we? What do I think of the Renegade Daleks in terms of? Oh, go on. There we go. That's a 12-inch Jadoon.
I'm teleporting.
Why do the Jadoon hate you so much, Stan?
I don't know. I managed to teleport it away.
Oh,
Well,
goodness.
I do know.
Thank God.
You know, my whole family, the Slitheen, they're all criminals. The Jadoon are after them. I'm the last one left.
Are you friends with the Blatherine or not? Or are they scum?
They're all dead.
They're all dead.
I'm the last.
Vermin,
I'm the last one left.
the last of the Slitheen.
Yes.
It's
Well,
a
not
tragedy.
just the Slitheen. Like all of the Raxcorcopalpatorians.
A tragic tale, not one the Jedi would tell you. Oh, sorry. I
Oh,
didn't
my
know
arms.
Star
My
Wars.
arms fading. Oh yeah, you can't mention Star Wars. My arms become
Oh, speaking
invisible.
of Star Wars, on the Monster Mania, I've not done a video in 11 months, and the next video is going to be me reviewing the new episode of Ahsoka because I've been so hyped for that show. So,
The
stay
new
tuned
episode
for
of
that.
what?
Ahsoka, it's a new Star Wars
Ahsoka?
TV show.
Oh god, you're not allowed to mention Star Wars. This is
Ugh.
Doctor Who.
Yes, I know Doctor Who fans only care about Doctor Who. What do we think about the Renegade Daleks? What in terms of design or personality?
What?
I don't know. Someone's just asked, "What do you think of the Renegade Daleks?" I like the design. I love the design. Always loved it.
Which ones are they?
The ones from Remembrance, the grey ones.
Oh yeah, I always forget about Remembrance. It's just very forgettable for me.
That was my first ever Doctor Who episode.
Oh
was
really?
Remembrance. Yeah.
Mine was the Dalek Invasion of Earth, the black and white one.
Oh wow, that's a big snooze fest.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Yeah, it is very boring. The Dalek voices are terrible in that.
Are they? No, I kind of like them.
The Sontaran figures are the best figures character ever made. Have you been sniffing glue?
Well,
Talking
no.
about the
I quite
modern
like them.
ones. The feet fall off the modern ones.
Oh no,
The
no,
feet
no,
come
not the
off
modern
so
ones.
easy.
I think they're talking about the classic ones.
Yeah, they're fine, and the classic ones they're okay.
I mean, I can remember they were the first character figure where any sort of helmet came off, and so I was like in shock that the helmet you could remove it. What's that behind me? Ah, there's another one.
Oh, hello. Is that Vera?
What?
Vera.
Vera?
Yeah,
Who's
that's
Vera?
Vera.
Oh yeah, that's Vera. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a confession, Stan. I was the one who sent them to your rescue.
What?
It was
Oh,
me all
thanks.
along. But now
Nice.
they're gonna drive you to the Shadow Proclamation for your arrest.
Uh-oh.
That means you got shut down the ship. You got
Come
to
on,
kill
come on,
everyone
come
on
on,
board.
quick! I've got to go. I've got to go.
And I think we'll probably end this one here, guys. Oh God,
I've teleported.
let's end it on that cliffhanger.
Yeah. Where am I? Who knows?
Find
I'll
out
see
in the
you.
next stream, guys.
Yeah, I'll see you in the next live. But for now,
Bye.
gotta
for
say,
now.
goodbye.